my channel. Today I have another spooky video for you guys, and a really exciting one at that. A few days ago I received a special package in the mail from Virgil over at South of Sanity Candles. South of Sanity is a candle company that specializes in Halloween and all things spooky. I've covered them on this channel before. In my last order I ordered a few of the wax melts that they offer in 3 different scents, and I ended up really enjoying them. I absolutely loved the packaging, the scents, the quality of the burns. Basically, in just those 3 wax melts, this company absolutely won me over. And since that video, Virgil, the owner of South of Sanity, and I have kind of become like mutuals on all social media platforms. We follow each other here on YouTube and Instagram, and we've just been talking back and forth about like Halloween and spooky candles and all things like that. He's like the nicest guy ever. And after I did my What Am I Burning video a couple weeks ago, where I mentioned at the end that the South of Sanity wax melts were still going really strong and that I really wanted to try out some candles, he reached out to me and basically he told me, hey, I don't think that the candle versions would be any stronger than the wax melts. Just wanted to let you know that. And I basically told him, yeah, that's what I find with most candle companies. Obviously, if you've tried wax melt versions of any of your favorite candles from any candle company out there, you would know that they're definitely stronger than the candle versions of that scent. That's just the nature of wax melts. Apparently, you can just put more scent oils into a wax melt as opposed to a candle, which you wouldn't really think off top because the wax melts come in a smaller vessel than a candle does. But I guess if you really think about it, a wax melt definitely needs more scent in order to perform better, since you're basically just melting it instead of burning it, which the burning obviously helps the scent get into the air in the first place. So to actually smell a wax melt, it's got to have a lot of fragrance in there. But basically he told me, yeah, the candles aren't going to be as strong, but if you would like, I could send you one and you can try it out. And obviously I said, absolutely, let me try out that candle. I love this company and this was just a opportunity that I could not pass up. So yeah, before I get into the order that I received, obviously this was sent to me for free in order to review for you guys, but I will still give my 100% honest opinions on everything that I received. So let's go ahead and get into what I have here. So in my order, I received 4 wax melts and a candle to try out, and I'm going to start off with the wax melts here and go in order from the least spooky scent that I received to the most spooky. So up first here we have the Midnight Dragon Fruit. I think this label is super cool. The juxtaposition of like the black and white dragon with that pink inside of its mouth is like super cool. So the scent notes on this one are a beautiful, mysterious blend of dragon fruit, kiwi juice, and a hint of pineapple juice. Yeah, and that's absolutely what you get with this one. It is a very fruity, juicy, summery type fragrance in this one. Now, obviously, South of Sanity specializes in like Halloween and spooky scents, but every so often they will release one that is not spooky, not Halloween centric at all. Obviously, it'll come with a spooky label because that's the branding, but this is 100% not a spooky Halloween fragrance. This is like a spring, summer fruit juice type scent. You mostly get the dragon fruit mixed in with the kiwi juice in here. I don't get a lot of pineapple, but this one is actually really nice and refreshing. And it's so weird. This one to me, for whatever reason, when I very first smelled it, unlocked like some sort of scent memory from my past. Like I swear there's just something in my past that smelled exactly like this that I really love, and I can't put my finger on it. Like the closest thing that I can think of is like some sort of candy or like soap or shampoo or something that I just used to use. But yeah, it's so weird. It just brings back this like dreamlike memory that I just can't like remember. It smells so nostalgic to me. And it's so weird too, because if you read the description of this scent, it says that when Virgil first smelled this, it reminded him of something from his past. And I swear I did not even know that until I read the scent notes on this right now. So it's really weird that it's like a shared experience between the creator of this and me, who obviously received it. Yeah, super eerie. I mean, if you guys have picked this one up, let let me know if this brought back some sort of scent memory for you, because apparently it just has that weird spooky power to bring back like memories, I guess. But yeah, I really enjoy this one on cold. Obviously, it's not very spooky. If you're not into the Halloween type scents, maybe give this one a try if you're interested in trying out this company, but were a little taken aback by all of the spooky scents that they offer. This one is actually very nice. All right, so up next here, we have the Pumpkin Fire. So the description of Pumpkin Fire states, it's nearing Halloween. You pick out a perfect pumpkin and savor the scent of the pumpkin guts as you carve it. Now imagine filling it with spices and throwing it in a fireplace. And the scent notes on this one are a wonderfully dark and spooky blend of pumpkin, smoky sweetwood, and oud. Yeah, I love this one. This one is such an amazing, smoky, sweet pumpkin scent. This was actually supposed to be in my very first South of Sanity order, but for whatever reason, it actually escaped my mind and I just forgot to order it. And I'm so mad at myself for doing that because I could have had this one that much sooner. You get that beautiful pumpkin note straight off the top of this one, mixed perfectly with the smoky sweetwood. And that note is very specific, smoky sweetwood. It's like you took a sweetwood and then you set it on fire and you put it in a pumpkin and threw it in the fireplace. And this is gonna sound super strange, but I also get a little bit of like a saginess. The notes don't mention sage at all, but like for whatever reason, this like creates a Thanksgiving stuffing type sagey vibe to me. And I know that sounds really bad, and I know when you hear Thanksgiving type vibe, you think of that god-awful Thanksgiving celebration Bath and Body Works candle from last year, the limited edition one. It is not that. That one was like purely disgusting, sage, overbearing. It's not that. It just gives me that same vibe as like a Thanksgiving stuffing, nostalgic like. So that definitely works in this sense favor for me. But yeah, I'm absolutely addicted to this one. I've actually been melting this one a little bit. I did 2 cubes at the same time a couple days ago, and it performed really well. It wasn't like an overbearingly strong wax melt or anything, but it actually performed very nicely. I could definitely smell it in my room. It's actually a lot more smooth than you think it would be with all of those smoky notes. So if you want a smoky pumpkin candle that actually has pumpkin in it instead of like the suggestion of pumpkin, then definitely try this one out. All right, so up next here we have the Craft. So the scent notes on this one are a very witchy blend of burning incense, charred cedarwood, and dark smoky cloves. Yeah, clove lovers, if you love clove in your candle, if you are the biggest fan of cloves in the entire world, this is going to be your new best friend. Super heavy on that dark smoky clove mixed in with that charred cedar wood, and you definitely get that burning incense too. It literally smells like when you light up the incense sticks and it's just burning. You get that in this 100%. That charred cedar wood is heavy in here as well. It's absolutely beautiful. This one is giving all the witchy vibes, all of the fall spooky goodness. I love this one on cold. So I have actually given this one a burn. I melted about half of the wax melts in here already. And unfortunately, while I absolutely love this scent on cold, I think it's amazing, this did not perform well for me at all. I had to actually melt half of this pack in order to get a little bit of fragrance out of it, which is such a bummer because I really loved this one and I was really hoping that it would be very strong. But unfortunately, I have to be honest and say that it only really produced scent when I did half of the pack, and even then it wasn't very strong at all. I'm not sure if that's because this is a brand new scent. This is the latest scent that they put up on their website, so I don't know if it just needs a little bit more time to cure and become stronger. I know some wax melts, especially with like paraffin and soy, they need a little bit more time in order to really start producing a lot of scent, but unfortunately it just wasn't as strong as I like. This is one that I'm going to be saving for a little bit in hopes that it gets stronger. If you're a smoky scent lover though, if you're a clove lover, if you love incense in your candles though, maybe try this one out. If you don't mind a lighter performance on your wax melts, if you just don't like an overbearingly strong scent, scent, then maybe still give this one a try. Unfortunately for me, I really love a strong, imposing scent in my room, and this one just did not meet my expectations. All right, so for the final wax melt that I have here, we have Decay. So the description of Decay states, you are taking a walk through a graveyard at night, because that's what normal people do. The ground gives beneath you, and you fall into a newly dug grave. The wet soil and crunchy leaves engulf you, and you think, wow, this smells amazing. And the scent notes on this one state, a very dark and spooky mix of earth, dirt, mud, and decaying leaves. And that's exactly what you get with this one. Specifically smells like dry, crunchy, dead, decaying leaves. They're on a cold autumn floor. Maybe it's Halloween, there's kids out trick-or-treating, and they're just stepping all over these leaves, crunching them, caking them with mud from the bottom of their shoes. It's so wild how authentically dirty this one smells. Like, you specifically get like a dry, crunchy, dead leaf. And then you get hit with like that caked mud type smell. Now, this one intrigued me off the bat. I did not end up ordering this one on my first one, but I was interested in it because I saw a lot of people comparing this one to another Halloween fragrance out there that's pretty polarizing, and that is Dungeon from Kringle Candle. So to me, I don't think these ones smell very similar at all. I understand the comparison of these two candles because I feel like if you enjoy this, you will definitely enjoy this. They're part of like the same scent family. That's like okay, that's like a different type of rank. Straight musty, wet, cement, dank. This one's got like a super wet, mildewy type scent to it. The descriptor that I would give for this candle is wet, and the descriptor that I would give for this candle is dry. So I understand why people compare these because they are super dirty, but this one to me does not have that freshly rained type scent that I know some people have said that they smelled in this one. I don't smell that. This one to me is specifically like dry, crunchy leaves and dry dirt and dry mud. Yeah, I don't really get a lot of like rainy type vibes from this one. It's definitely a very dry, cold autumn. But yeah, for all of the earthy candle lovers, all of you who want to go in the totally spooky, Halloween-y type direction with your candles, definitely try this one out. It's super unique and very authentic. All right, so for the final thing that I received in my order, I got one of their 7-ounce single wick candles in the scent Pumpkin Blood. They have these really cool X wooden wicks on there, and they come in the same vessel as like a Bath & Body Works single wick jar, if you've ever tried the mason jars from Bath & Body Works. And obviously when Virgil sent me the message about sending me one of these, he said that they won't really be as strong as the wax melts, but since I prefer to actually burn candles over melting wax melts, I said absolutely I would just love to try it regardless of how it performs. I will give my honest review, and I just wanted to see how this would perform. I've got it almost down to the halfway mark. You can't really see it because the jar is dark, but I've got it almost down to the halfway. And I have to say, after burning this one for the past few days, I think Virgil was selling this one a little bit short. This actually performed really, really well for me. The little X wicks in here actually perform so well for this vessel. I've had some Bath & Body Works single wick candles that just like dud out with the wick that they use, but the X wick in here makes sure that it burns evenly. It gives you a nice large wax pool. But enough about the burn for now. Let's get into what this candle actually smells like. So the scent notes on Pumpkin Blood are an amazing blend with scent notes of pumpkin, dark sweet maple syrup, butter, and a touch of nutmeg and sugar. Yeah, to give this candle one descriptor, it would be cozy. This is such a nice, cozy fall scent. Yeah, you definitely get that dark, sweet maple syrup right up front. That is what majority of this candle is. It's super syrupy sweet, but you also get that nice pumpkin note in there. And I know the scent notes say that there's only a touch of nutmeg, but mine is like a little bit, just a little bit spicier than a touch. You can definitely smell the nutmeg in this one. and you also get that buttery smoothness as well. This has been like my go-to burn for the past like week or so at this point. I'll just light this one up at night when it's a lot cooler in my room, and it just creates this nice cozy fall atmosphere that I absolutely love. Super calming, super delicious. It's a very nice gourmand scent. Full disclosure, obviously, these candles are not going to fill up your entire house. If you have a large open concept room with high ceilings and just wide open spaces, this is not going to perform as well for you. That's mainly what like the wax melts are for. The wax melts perform a lot better than the candles, obviously, but this performs just about as good as a Bath & Body Works single wick, maybe even just a little bit better. I've definitely had Bath & Body Works single wick candles that have produced absolutely zero scent, and to be fully transparent, I've had Homeworks candles that produced less scent than this one. I also just really like the packaging on this. The labels are really nice. The amber jar is spooky, and when the flame is lit in this one, it looks really nice. So yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with this candle. Obviously, it's going to vary from scent to scent, but this one specifically, Pumpkin Blood, actually performed really well for me. I enjoyed it a lot. This is one that from scent notes alone, I would not have even gravitated towards, but this scent ended up being actually one of my favorites of South of Sanity as a whole that I've tried. So if you're into a more non-spooky fall gourmand scent, definitely give this one a try. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. Overall, I am still really impressed with this company. Obviously, the catering to the Halloween fans is going to win me over every time. And aside from the one wax melt that I think did not perform as well as I had liked, I still believe that these are genuinely good scents and perform very well for the most part. The candles actually very much surprised me and performed a lot better than I expected them to, and usually the wax melts also perform really great. I just am very much vibing with the spooky aesthetics, the quality of the scents, the type of scents that they put out is just hitting on all cylinders for me. This is a company that I would highly recommend if you are into Halloween at all. But let me know if you guys have tried out this company, if you're loving it, if you're hating it, if you're somewhere in between. I'd love to know everything that you guys have to say. And I'd like to thank Virgil for actually sending these candles out to me in order to review for you guys. When I started this channel a month ago, I really did not expect very much out of it, to be honest. So the fact that I'm here in this position, being able to review candles like this for you guys is super exciting and cool, and honestly, it's all thanks to you guys for watching and interacting. So I appreciate you guys so very much from the bottom of my heart. If you guys would like to try out any of these candles from South of Sanity, I will put the link to the website in the description below, along with Virgil's YouTube channel. Virgil Loves Halloween. He also does Halloween and spooky candle content here on YouTube. So go head over to his channel if you want more spooky content. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more candle content because I always have more coming soon. Until the next one, I will see you guys later.